What is up, guys? Nathan here on TGS Plays back on Paragon, and Wukong is charged up and ready for a fight. It's time to double jump our way into V40.4. Wukong Fury. A playful trickster, Wukong will dip, dive and dance away around a fight. However, it's not always fun and games with Wukong. If you mess with the king, he will unleash his electric fury upon you. Now, aside from all that dramatic speech there, how amazing does this skin look? Holy shit, it looks so good. It's a shame Wukong's not actually a better character, because I would buy the shit out of this skin if he was. What is up, guys? So, today I just wanted to go over quickly the V40.4 release notes, all the major stuff anyway. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, and loads of lore has come out about Wukong and Feng's relationship. So I thought I'd cover this in the same video, try and keep it as short as possible, and hopefully you guys learn something new. So first of all, V40.4, we have this banging new Wukong skin where he's got electric coming off him and stuff. Looks absolutely incredible. I hope it transfers to his staff when he's using it when he's fighting. Like, it'd be really, really cool if you get all the SFX like an Undertow Gideon skin or whatever. And we've got a new emote for Narbash as well, which I'll pop up on the screen now, and a new one for Grux as well. I'm not too keen on emotes. They don't really offer much, do they? We've got the loot crate update, so Red Death Glory and the Death Mask Several will get some variations in the loot crates, both of which look pretty cool indeed. I do play Several quite a lot, so if I get one of those skins I won't be gutted. I'd rather get something else like Rogue Sparrow or something, you know. Other than that, there's just a few fixes with Wukong, some bug fixing and stuff. I don't think they're going to address the lag just yet, which happens especially on PS4, I think, where the game becomes unplayable if there's two Wukongs. It just becomes ridiculous. The lag is insane. And that's pretty much it for V40.4. Honestly, not a lot, quite a small update, and we expected as much. There was nothing game breaking other than this Wukong thing, which I imagine is a bit more of a big deal, so it'll take them a while to fix. But now let's get into some lore. I have done one lore video before and I really enjoyed making it, so I'm going to do another one now for you here. It's about Wukong and Feng, and in a dev stream fairly recently, Arctic, the community manager for Paragon, detailed some more outlines from Wukong's past, even more than in the latest article that they posted onto the Reddit yesterday or today, whenever it was. Now, don't quote me on the stuff I'm about to say, because I can't find the video for the life of me to be able to quote it directly. But I know it was about Wukong before he met Feng. So all this new information is about their travels together. So Wukong, an all-powerful monkey god creature thing, grew bored of his surroundings in his home world, his home planet, not sure where that is just yet, and travelled to Lether. He grew bored basically because he was too powerful and no threat ever posed a challenge. So for himself that was bad. He was always striving to become strong, and he just kind of reached his peak where he was. But on Lether he met Feng, a disgraced guardian that had lost his title, whom did in fact serve the same emperor as Yin, if you didn't know that. Now in game, seeing as both Wukong and Feng have royal skins, it makes you think maybe at some point they could have both served the emperor, along with Yin as well. Anyway, they agreed to travel together nonetheless. Once upon a time, Wukong and Feng were in a city of scholars, tracking down an ancient text that Feng was curious about. Wukong took offense at the superior, patronizing air of the scholars and wrecked one of their ancient libraries, swinging around on ancient bookcases and chandeliers. Feng Mao wasn't too impressed and scolded him, and began to clean up the mess all by himself. Abashed, Wukong joined him, and the two cleaned up the library and calmed the cowering scholars. Wukong, turns out, was so impressed by Feng's discipline that he wanted to learn more from Feng himself, and so became his apprentice. During their travels, Wukong annoyed Feng Mao in a variety of ways, most often by upsetting the natural order of things through sheer mischief, leaving Feng to have to fix it. On one occasion, Wukong saw a towering statue in the wilderness and thought it would be fun to climb up the side and dance on its head. While Feng stood at the base yelling for him to come down, he did not know that the statue was actually worshipped by a local tribe of bloodthirsty cannibals, who then attacked Feng Mao. Feng had to hold them off while Wukong finished his dance and descended to join him. two made a hasty retreat into the wilderness, but the cannibals tracked them and attacked in a running battle that lasted 2 weeks. When Feng Mao later demanded an apology, Wukong only said that it was worth it. More time passed, and one day the pressure became too great. I'm not sure on the full details of the matter, but Wukong, I think, must have done something terrible, or the previous thing we just discussed must have played on Feng's mind, you know. Feng, anyway, tricked the Monkey King Wukong, and saw it fit to punish him, locking him in a tomb for 100 years. I think that's kind of harsh. I don't know about you. Seems like a long time, but I suppose he's a god, so does it matter? Either way, he gets out eventually, as we know, and I think he sees it as the best joke ever to be pulled off in the history of the world, and just laughs it off, which is just brilliant. Going back to annoying Feng in the process, I think this adds a great bit of lore in the Paragon universe, giving the characters some more actual character, you know. Here's hoping Epic commit more to it in the future. Yeah, that is everything we know. I just wanted to make a quick video on it, outline everything we know now. I've just gone over it just then. V40.4 and all this lore. Hopefully you enjoyed it, guys. Rewatch it if you didn't take it all in. And if you want to check out all that stuff, there's definitely a video somewhere within the last couple of weeks. So I think it was the week before Wukong came out, or the day he came out. There was a live stream anyway, but it's not on YouTube, and I couldn't seem to find it on Twitch, where Arctic actually discusses this. And the stuff that's on Reddit is on Reddit. It's an official post, so just sort by that and you can find that, no problem, if you want to read into more detail. But that was everything. I did just cover everything. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, don't forget to like and comment, and of course subscribe if you haven't already for more great Paragon content. I've been Nathan on TGS Plays, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.